Here we are at Kansas Speedway for the 14th race of the 19 race season. We're going to be going 54 laps around this 1.5 mile track. As you see, Kowalski going to the inside of myself. Yeah. So, why don't we skip past practice here in a sec. There we go. So, pre-recording, voicing over. I messed up. But if we're keeping the race, we're not going to redo it because my voice wasn't in it. Gotta just record over it. So, here we go. We're fast-forwarding through practice. Let's go through qualifying.
Drivers, to your car.
Barrett Wallace is on the pole, followed by Peter Griffin, Jake McIntyre, Samus Aran, Walter White, Papyrus Skeleton, Hatsune Miku, Jackson Barella, Luigi Mario, and Reki Ralph will round out your top 10. So it'll be Barrett and Peter leading them to the green once they complete their singular pace lap. Now I have some news. Once this season is complete, the NR 2003 season, we will be scrapping these cars per se. All these cars will be thrown in the trash, and we will also be kicking out a couple drivers. There will be drivers in here that have not done good enough, and we'll just have to kick them out. Some drivers will stay, specifically the four of us, the four people, and we'll be using the next gen cars after this season concludes. We will have a new season, new tracks, all the fun stuff. But as they round off turn 4 here, Barrett Wallace will take them to the green flag. And green flag is in the air here in Kansas. One lap complete here in Kansas Speedway as Peter Griffin and Samus Aran have gotten out to quite the lead here, or at least they've got themselves by Barrett for first. Here I come around the outside as we got a little bit of a traffic jam back to the rest of the field. Solid Snake in 40th. Peter Griffin out front, trying to pull away a little bit from Samus here in second. As here I come, trying to make a move on the inside. Am I going to get there? No, I'm not. Walter White there in fifth, sorry. Coming off the turn. Hatsune Miku's going to look to his inside. Not going to get there. Here I go to the inside for second. Down the backstretch. Barrett on my bumper. Just going to get to the inside and breeze on by, maybe. Maybe not. Nope. Okay. Side by side a little farther back between Walter and Papyrus. We'll scroll through the field here. We got this traffic jam. This mess of cars creating a little stack up. 3 wide. Down the backstretch. Sayori in the middle. The Lorax on the bottom. Abdal up top. Now Mario's on the bottom as Sayori backs out. Now, there's only 40 cars, which means 2 drivers got kicked out. And those 2 drivers ended up being, who was it? I think it was Logan and Santa Claus. Yeah, no, yeah. So now, I think I sat there for a little bit, scrolling through, trying to figure out exactly who it was, because I was a little confused. I couldn't figure out who it was. Anyway, Peter Griffin, out front by a long ways. Over second place, Samus, who's starting to create a chain, or train here. It's now Barrett and myself and everyone is looking to the inside to try to get by that 6 car, who's going really slow. And there's Andrew and Hermione Granger side by side. Oh, there's Logan. Never mind. Sorry. It's not the 12. Who's the other guy then? I need to remember what numbers there are. If I see the car, I know it. I gotta remember what numbers they were. I think, wasn't there a number in between 45 and 38? Sorry, I'm checking here. Just a little confused. Sorry. I don't know why there's only 40 cars. There was 42 when I clicked to start the race. But, sucks for Santa Claus is for sure gone. And someone else here. Oh. Okay. Barry B. Benson was the other one. The 43. I don't know why I forgot the 43. One of the most important numbers in NASCAR. Now, me, myself, I know things. I'm smart. So, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's weird, like, re-recording myself, because I don't remember how long I talked before. I'm trying to remember. But, I'm just stupid. Anyway, we're on lap 12, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out who the other guy was, while I'm sitting here. There I go. 43, yeah! Well, I'm missing this awesome action there that I just scrolled away from immediately. Wow. Anyway. Peter Griffin. Barrett Wallace. First and second. Pulling away from the rest of the field. By a large margin. Here I am. Walter's going to go to the inside. For third. Hatsune Miku's going to follow him through. Maybe. Not going to get there. Still side by side for third, as now Barrett Wallace took the lead away from Peter Griffin. Here they go down into turns 1 and 2 again. These two are pulling away from everybody else. No one is in sight. And it's only lap 14. So unless something happens, it's really going to come down to these two, it seems like. scroll through the rest of the field here, see if anything of interest is happening. 4 cars, big old pack here. Jonesy's in last. And I'm pretty sure he was pretty far up the leaderboard. I think second on the point standings there. So yeah, that's gonna put some damage into his the points there. He's not gonna be able to catch up to Shrek. Probably lose a couple spots too. But Barrett and Peters still 1 and 2 by a long ways. Harry Lawless. There's Walter White in 3rd. Starting to pull away from 4th and 5th there. And Jackson gets by Johnny. Johnny's going to try and get back to Jackson Barella here. Not quite going to get there. There's SpongeBob. Here we are with Andrew. Now we drop back to Shrek and Tifa and Zach. Scrolling through. It's pretty single file right now. Except for Cloud and Carl Weezer here. They're side by side. Barrett's just gone. How about we take our onboard segment now? Oh, trouble in the back. We got cars around. Oh, it's a big one. Several cars. 45 is destroyed. The 25 is destroyed. Oh, no. Oh, here comes Logan. Slamming in there. There's SpongeBob. Frederick Fazbear. Donald Trump. See what happened here. It started up ahead. Where did it start with? Oh, there it is. Andrew. Looks like. Let's see here. It looks like the oh, come on, idiot. It looks like the 7's gonna try to push it 3 wide here on SpongeBob and just clip him, turn him around. Hermione Granger into the wall. Tony Stark, and then oh damn, oh my gosh. Heavy hits here. That's a lot of cars involved. It's the big, that's like the biggest wreck we've got so far. Let's watch what happened to the 25 here. Private Penguin. So they're already wrecking up ahead. The 38 gets slammed into by the 12, and then the 25 just slams in there and gets hit by the 67, almost up and over. Then gets slammed by Trump. And then these guys back here start going, and no brakes, just slam directly into Donald. I'm sure that 12 car could have continued, but I'm pretty sure Logan's done now. Yeah, let's see. SpongeBob, Hermione Granger, Tucker Carlson, Tony Stark, Logan Burnett, Frederick Fazbear, Private Penguin. Who else gets involved here? Donald Trump. Just gets plowed into by the 67. And then here comes Trump, nose first into the 25. Avdol's involved. Jonesy, Mario, a lot of people. That's like 12 cars at least. And then Logan comes back and slams into... Let's see how many cars are out of the race here. I'm still on the entry list. Hold on. Oh my gosh. That's a quarter of the field. That is 10 cars out of the race. That is the biggest wreck that we have had in the series. And it wasn't even at a super speedway. That is incredible. Wow. Well, let's catch back up to everyone else. As we got pit stops underway for the leaders. There's 31. Coming into his box here. There's 10, 29. We're all going to roll up in here. Four tires for everybody. Barrett's going to get out first. Peter right behind. Walter's going to come up to third. I think he was already third, but... So now we catch back up to the pace car. Still got roughly 30 laps to go. A little more than 30 to go. And we just had the biggest crash in the entire series. Lights are out on the pace car. They're going to go green this time by. So they go through it into turn 3. Look at all them tire marks. Top 10 is Barrett Wallace, Peter Griffin, Walter White. Okay. Thanks, me. Papyrus is in 4th, Jake McIntyre 5th, Hatsune Miku 6th, Dr. Eggman 7th, Johnny Silverhand 8th, Captain Falcon in 9th, and Jackson Barella will round out your top 10 as they come back to the green flag. Green flag back in the air here in Kansas. Walter looks to the inside of Peter Griffin. Side by side for second. Walter's easily going to get by. But then Peter comes back on the outside. He's going to use that momentum to go to the inside now and get to the inside of Barrett, who's going to easily clear by Barrett. New leader, Peter Griffin. As Walter's going to follow Peter through. Barrett's starting to drop back a little bit. 3 wide, almost. Oh, that was close. Between Captain Falcon and Eggman. There's our mass murderer, Andrew Barella. Taking out 10 cars with just a single spin. Let's come back up front. Walter to the inside of Peter. Stop, stupid pace car. And Walter's going to get clear there. Is now, whoa, whoa. All of a sudden, the 10 car just got really slow there off the corner. As Papyrus goes to the inside. Walter off turn 4. It's going to take the 5 bonus points that come at lap 27. So we now are halfway through the race. And he's starting to extend that lead a lot over the rest of the group. Papyrus gets clear. Captain Falcon up to 3rd. And here comes Jackson Barella. As Barrett has started to drop like a rock backwards through the field. Three wide for 3rd. Jackson's going to squeeze through, and Papyrus are taking the lead. And old me didn't see it. Tony Stark's still out on track, missing his hood there. Running 30th. Walter gets back to the lead. And now Papyrus looks to the inside again. Captain Falcon goes to the inside. He's not going to be able to get alongside him there. Yes, he is. No, he's not. There he goes. Papyrus stays clear. Here comes Jackson. Peek to the outside. Not going to have enough of a run to get there. There he goes to the inside now. That fails too. To the inside. It's going to get clear. Jackson Barella clear. It's up to 3rd. Now can he run down these other two? There's Johnny Silverhand with an aggressive move to the inside there on Miku. So we go back through the field. Jonesy's also missing his hood. That's not going to be good for the point situation. Walter is just out front, trying to pull away from Papyrus there. Down the back straight. Walter out front, pulling away. Side by side for 4th place between Johnny Silverhand and Hatsune Miku. Side by side again back here between Peter and Captain Falcon, as we now have 20 laps remaining in this Kansas race. There's Markiplier in front of Cloud Strife there. Jackson's starting to close in on that 86 car. Barrett's dropped back, starting to come back up, and now we got side by side for 2nd. Jackson Barella to the inside and clear. Now can that 30 of Jackson Barella run down and catch the 17 of Walter White? Got about 18 laps to see. Got a little group here. Eggman in 11th. Andrew. But seems like it's just going to be Walter White out front. You can't see a single car on this camera besides Walter. He is gone and free. So here we are back to second place of Jackson Barella. He's got a major lead over that 30 car, who's just trying to get away from the 86. As Johnny Silverhand now looks to the inside for third, as Hatsune Miku looks for fifth. Side by side for fifth here. It's Peter Griffin on the outside of Miku. Here I am. I've dropped back from the beginning. "15 laps to go here in Kansas." It's Carl's passed by Rico and Andrew since last time we looked at him. Now, they might catch this 20 car. He's running slow enough to where they can catch him. I don't know if it'll cause much of an issue, but they can. Walter seems like he's starting to slow down a little bit. Maybe he's so cocky in himself that he can just ease off, let the field catch up, and pull away again. There's Tony, and there's Walter. A little bit of a gap between them. But in 13 laps, I think they can run him down. I don't think it will cause any issues, though. Jackson's starting to reel in that 17 car. As here's the battle for third. Oh, they're almost going to go 3 wide. Whoa, something's wrong with the 86. All of a sudden, that 86 car just lost a lot of speed. And now he's back going. It seems like, I don't know, maybe he missed the gas pedal. He's like, forgot where it was and just went, and then just let off in the corner and then forgot to put the foot back down. Still a big gap between the 17 and the 30 there. Not much really happening. So we scroll through the field again. We got a battle between Shrek and Zach here with Luigi. There's Sayori and Samus side by side. So we catch back up to Walter. These top two are pulling away. The 17 is trying to get away from the 30. 10 laps remain here in Kansas. And look how close that 17 car or that 20 car is. They will catch that Tony Stark. And look who's there. Jackson Barella has closed in, and here they are. They're catching him this time. Not gonna be a factor. They're gonna just breeze right on by. 9 laps remain, and Jackson Barella has caught Walter White. He's gonna have a huge run on him here. He looks to the out. He's gonna get to the outside. Jackson Barella to the outside, side by side for the lead. Walter White on the inside. Jackson Barella on the outside. Off turn 4. It's a drag race down the front straight. 8 laps remain, and Jackson's gonna get. Oh, not quite. There he is. Jackson Barella is clear for the lead. How about Jackson Barella coming from 10th on the restart all the way to 1st? We now bring it down to 7 to go this time by. Laps winding down. Will Walter have a shot to come back up and catch him? Jackson Barella. He's had lots of issues this year. Currently 30, I don't know, low 30s in points. And he's been trying his best to just get points. He'd put himself in position for good points up front, running up front, and then something would go wrong. He wrecked at Charlotte. He got taken out of the lead at Rockingham after leading it during pit stops. He would have had to eventually pit, sure, but the 2 car just slammed it in there and junked him. Wrecky Ralph. But as they come off turn 4, 5 laps remain for Jackson Barella to get his first victory that he's been wanting for a while. 12 races ago was the last time he was truly in contention with Rockingham. So now they come up to 4 to go. Is Walter White closing in? It appears like he is. Will Walter have anything for the 30 of Jackson Barella? Off turn 2. Down the backstretch. Walter White is losing ground. He's losing ground on that 30 car. 2 laps remain here in Kansas. Anything could happen in 2 laps. But if nothing happens, Jackson Barella is pulling away. He's just got to hang on for a lap and a quarter. White flag is in the air. 1 lap remaining in Kansas. 4 corners. Through 1. Through 2. Onto the backstretch. Jackson Barella. Into 3. 4. Off of it. Jackson Barella. He did it. He's gonna come through and he's gonna win in Kansas. How about that, Jackson Barella? Wow. Ran from 10th all the way, took the lead away from Walter White, and just drove away. Jackson Barella, Walter White, Barrett Wallace, Peter Griffin, Captain Falcon, Johnny Silverhand, Skipper Penguin, Dr. Eggman, Hatsune Miku, and Papyrus Skeleton is going to round out your top 10. Tifa Lockhart in 11th, Jake McIntyre 12th, Marky Pliers 13th, Aerith Gainsborough 14th, and Queen Elizabeth in 15th. We'll give you a look at the bottom half of the field here. All those guys that are wrecked out early. Santa Claus and Barry Benson are missing. But let's go add these points now. Alright, well, I was going to show you the victory card, but the game crashed. Anyway, Shrek is still your leader. Barrett moves up to second. Peter Griffin in third. Jonesy drops back to fourth. Avdol's in fifth. Donald Trump is in sixth. Ronald McDonald seventh. Tucker Carlson eighth. Rico Penguin ninth. Captain Falcon is going to round out your top 10 in the points right now. We'll scroll down a bit. I have moved up to 17th. Andrew's back to 20th. And Jackson all the way up to 29th. And Logan drops to 30th. And then you got SpongeBob still rounding out your field. So 14 races down. Next week is going to be Watkins Glen, our second road course out of 2. There's only 2. And, yeah.